I'm Malcolm Brooks, and I'd like to look at step 6 of the documentary songwriting method: edit the remaining verses to fit the melody. And I'd like to talk about two questions that may come up. One is, how do I know which verses to choose? And the other is, how much freedom do I have to edit? We're in pretty good shape already, because not only do we have the spoken words and the rough verses, we also have a melody with rhythm. And the rhythm of the melody can help us adjust and edit and change, if we have to, the lines in the remaining verses. Best of all, we have the story source. And the story source will keep us on track, make sure we're authentic, and make sure we're true. They will say, this is how I would say it, and this is what really happened. So we'll know what's right and what needs to be discarded or changed. Looking through the verses, we look for the ones that match most closely our model verse, the one we've worked on, and also are most important to the story source. In our imaginary situation, you may recall Anna, 16 years old, excited that her dad is coming home from Afghanistan and that the whole family is going to make dinner together. And the verse we had and the melody we had went like, he'll be coming home from Afghanistan. Soon we'll be together. All of us in the kitchen. Wonder what we'll make for dinner. Looking through the verses, Anna feels that the verse about his losing his leg is important. And when I had asked her about things she did while he was gone, it turns out the things that are important are that she made the basketball team and that she got her learner's permit to drive. So those are the verses we'll work on. And as I mentioned, these are imaginary words, but they are selected so as to show you some of the things that can come up and how you might handle them. Let's look at the first verse, the one about losing his leg. He lost his leg in Afghanistan. I don't think he can run anymore, but at least he's alive, and I wonder what we'll make for dinner. He lost his leg in Afghanistan. Seems to fall pretty quickly. He lost his leg in Afghanistan. We're good there. But I don't think he can run anymore. I ask Anna, is it okay to leave off anymore? And she feels fine about that. I don't think he can run. So taking out a word can work. Then, but at least he's alive. I have reservations about this but Anna sings, but at least he's alive. And she feels good about it. Even though it's a short word, a small word, a conjunction, falling on the downbeat, there are other songs that do that, and Anna is happy, and so we let it go. Check for that verse. Now what about the basketball one? I made the basketball team. Hope he'll come watch me play. And I wonder what we're going to have for dinner. And I wonder what we'll make for dinner. I don't know how we're going to fit and I made the basketball team into he'll be coming home from Afghanistan. I noticed that basketball will fit Afghanistan. So if I take team and I put it in front, made the team in basketball. And I suggest that to Anna. She shakes her head. She wouldn't say that. She would say, I've been playing tons of basketball, or I've been playing lots of basketball, and that fits all right. I've been playing tons of basketball. getting a little low there. However, what are we going to do with the hope he comes to watch me play? We need another line in there. If the team is gone, we could have something about the team maybe. But then she says, and they got me playing center. Well, that will fit fine. They got me playing center. That works with the soon we'll be together. So that additional line that just came out, we got lucky when we were talking and she talked a little bit more. That'll fit in nicely on the second line of the verse. And the last line, hope he'll come and watch me play. It's a great image, but watch me. That's not going to be easy to sing, the ch-m. I ask Anna, how would you feel about, instead of watch me, see me? Hope he'll come see me play. Hope he'll come see me play. Not ideal, but she likes it. We're good to go. So there we solved a few problems as well. A few questions. Basketball team. We make that into just basketball. Another line she says, she talks about how she was made center for the team. And then changing the word watch to see, just a slight change, but it still feels true to the story source. Now this last verse, the one about the learner's permit and Anna learning to drive. I don't know how we're going to fit learner's permit into Afghanistan. On the other hand, it's time for a bridge. We have 3 strong verses. We could certainly have a bridge before the third one. The lines that Anna has in the rough verse are, I got my learner's permit. He'll be so surprised. Can't wait to show him. I can signal. I can drive. And if we let go of our structure for the verses and we just think time for contrast, those lines can fall into a very straightforward sort of bridge pattern. And remember, the bridge is nothing special. It just bridges something like the second verse and refrain to the third verse and refrain. Just a slight change. So, just making it up easily, and Anna does this too. Got my learner's permit. He'll be so surprised. Can't wait to show him. I can signal. I can drive. Something like that. Nothing fancy. It's just a bridge. So there you have examples of how to edit the melody. Edit the verses to fit the melody. Little ways that we adjust it, and we make sure that we remain true to the story source. And this particular step can be so fun and so enjoyable as we explore the words and we have built this trusting relationship and this wonderful collaboration. I hope that you enjoy this step as much as I have and that step 6 becomes one of your favorites.